Hello, friends. I am so happy to be sharing this message with you today. This was a live channeling that you're going to hear, and this came through the other day. I sat down to channel, and I have this list of things that I want to explore through channeling. And some of it is like concepts I want to know about, like tell me about the 3D, 5D split, or like what's ear ringing all about. Sometimes it's beings I want to connect with or ancient sites I want to know about, all sorts of stuff. And I also add suggestions that come from you to this list. And one of the things that's been on there for a little while that came from you guys is about whales, like just kind of wanting to know more of their energy and their role on the earth, the wisdom they carry, things like that. And even though every time I channel, I go consult this list and see what pops out, today it was whales. Like it was right there. It was an instant yes, they're ready to connect. So what you will hear is a live channeled message. So the pacing's a little different than you might be used to. It's a little slower. There's a little more space between pieces of information. There was also some light language that came through, which I'm still learning how to let it flow and not like get in my head about it. So, and this beautiful whale had so much to share about the planet, about the energy that they carry, about kind of the trajectory that we're on as a human race, and this process of remembering that we are in, especially as it relates to the rise of the divine feminine, how special a woman's intuition is, the instrument of her body as a source of wisdom and spiritual connection. There was just so much goodness in this. So I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that this is as great for you as it was for me. It was really, really special. So enjoy and let me know what you think afterward. I feel like I'm in the ocean, watching these huge whales swimming in front of me, and I can hear their song. They look like humpback whales. And then there's this little, is this a porpoise? Like a little porpoise diving, jumping out of the water, diving down deep, going so fast, having so much fun. I would like to know more about you, the energy you hold, the wisdom you carry, the role you play on this earth, in these oceans. And if there's anything you'd like us, the humans, to know, thank you. We are the Whale Collective. We swim in the waters of the oceans of Earth. We are many. We are few. We are varied, diverse, very different in our expressions, and yet of the same tune. We sing the same song. And when they're saying we are few, it feels like giving the awareness that their population is limited. They are endangered or have been endangered. There are not as many as there used to be. And I'm seeing like legions of whales roaming the oceans in the past. They say one day we will be free again. Like their numbers will rise. We roam the waters of the earth. We ground the frequency. There are many frequencies, a different note emitted by each animal, plant, being. And then I'm also seeing like all of these very noisy ships and fishing equipment and activities of humans. It is our job to ground the frequencies. Ooh. We are holding down the ocean grid. Can you please tell me more about this ocean grid? There is an energetic grid that encompasses the earth. It is held in place on its own. It is an overlay. But there are grid keepers. Some of the grid keepers on the land include the trees, the mountains, and some of you. We are the grid keepers of the oceans, of the seas. What do you do as the grid keepers of the oceans and the seas? We ground the frequencies. Can you tell me more about what that means? They're singing, but it's like they're sending it to me telepathically through the vibrations that they're emitting. There was this feeling of like, she's not getting it. Like, we're trying to speak her language, but we're not fluent in this language, so maybe she'll pick up on our language. Maybe we can do it this way. Oh, there's some light language coming through. Kelotak. Kelotak kela. Kele kisikata koto koto kos 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 kos. Shoo! Oh my God, there's so much energy running through my body. Kash kish kish kos 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 kos. Sibila kata kos 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 kos. Selaka. 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 Oh my God. Okay. Wow. There is this Incan goddess. And I'm seeing her pyramid, her temple. She has this deep connection to the whales. And I'm seeing okay, hang on, it's changing. Before I was seeing that there are like other beings, feminine beings who are connected to the whales, but now it's like they're moon goddesses, or they're what we would regard as moon goddesses, even though once upon a time they were alive and well on this earth. The whales, the women, the water, the womb. The womb is like the ocean. The womb is like the sea, flowing waters beneath where you may not be able to see. A secret mystery hidden deep inside, where only some are permitted to view. The women are given the keys, blessed with the keys to view, to experience, to go inside the wombs, the waters, the lakes, the rivers, the seas, the etheric Akashic oceans of the world. You are the grid keepers of the human race. You hold the keys to the blueprints, the way, the divine way the ancient way? What will soon become the new way? I've never had a channeling session like this before. Wow. Okay. So the whales are the wisdom keeper. Wait, did you tell me that? The grid keepers, the frequency grounders of the ocean, and the trees and the mountains and some others are the grid keepers of the earth, and the women are the grid keepers of the human race. Will you please tell me more about this? Will you please share with me anything that is helpful or important to know, especially for those who feel a deep connection to whales but may not understand what that connection is about, may not understand why that connection is there. You are a grid keeper too. When you connect with the whale collective, you connect with the codes you need to keep your grid whole, holy, divine, safe, grounded, clear, attuned, free. When you connect with the whales, when you see us, hear our song, feel our frequency, know us in your heart, you are downloading the codes we share with you to maintain, or perhaps to be initiated in your role as keeper. Keeper of the grid of the human race. Keeper of the stewards of your mother, our mother, Gaia. Keeper of the worlds. We co-keep the wisdom that is true, the wisdom of the waters, the wisdom of the womb. We are more alike, you and I, than you may know, than you may see. And she's like, there's this beautiful whale and she's kind of spinning away from me in the ocean. Like, she's not saying it, but she's showing me, like, I'm so big. I am so free in this ocean, but also like I am so grounded, at peace. There's such a calm, like a deep, pervading calmness to her. And she's recognizing that while we have this capacity too, we are often running around, moving so quickly, ungrounded, not feeling so free, tense in our minds. And she is effortlessly in her heart. I'm seeing the chakra system of the whale. Oh my God. It's similar, but it's different. I see a line of chakras along her central channel. Hang on a sec. I'm just kind of looking her over, because initially there was this sense that they have more chakras than we do, but I'm seeing all 7. I'm also seeing them spread out to different places in the body. There's a chakra in her tail, on the back of her dorsal fin, on her sides. Oh, and now she's just covered in like 1,000 chakras. And suddenly they're all golden. And I'm seeing them with the Sanskrit glyphs, the Sanskrit symbols that you might see associated with the chakras. And this one, because right now they're all the same, just like 1,000 of them all over her. And they're all gold, but the symbol is the same. And I am forgetting which chakra this is, but it has almost like a womb shape at the top. It's like a teardrop, but it's tapered at both ends. You too have more chakras than you know. The original 7 are your training wheels. These you must first master. These you must learn before you can expand, before you can go beyond. She's asking me a question, but it might be rhetorical. She says, "What is the way?" I don't feel like I'm supposed to answer. I feel like I'm supposed to float in the question with her. What is the way? The way of harmony, the way of peace. The way of buoyancy, the way of ease. You humans have forgotten your natural ways. How easy life can be. How free life can be. How fun, how joyful. So I ask again, what is the way? She's much closer to me now. Her side is facing me. I can see her eye, and she's just watching. And it feels like this space of ocean between us is so filled, so charged with energy, information, frequency, that she is, I don't know if she's intentionally transmitting it or if it is something that just emanates from her. She says, I am the queen. The matriarch. Is the answer to your question the matriarchy? She says, it is some. Like that is some of the answer. It is remembering the original way. And there's this component of feminine, it's not even leadership. Well, it is, it's just not in the way we tend to think of it. It is leadership that is informed by wisdom and deep heart soul connection to all. But it is many other things. She says that is a good starting point. Remember the way. And I'm seeing something that is rolled up, unfurling. It almost looks like a red carpet, but also like a chameleon tongue and like some sort of plant, kind of similar to a fiddlehead fern, something tightly coiled and spiraled and unfolding. And it feels akin to, as you walk on the path appears. And I'm hearing the phrase, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. She's pulling from what is in my consciousness to be able to communicate with me. Beautiful. Do you have any more guidance for humans, for women, or any other humans? Care more about what you see. Care more about what you do not understand. Care more about our home. Care. And there's this sense that caring is really the crux of it all, of remembering these original ways of being good grid keepers, of improving life on earth for all. And there's definitely a piece here that feels like care about us, care more about us and the ocean and the sea life, the wildlife everywhere, not just in the oceans, but on the land, in the skies. The human mind has forgotten how to care. There is a level of caring so deep it is no longer recognizable as anything separate. It simply becomes the way, the path, the sorting of priorities, the clear focus on what must be done. This feels like it's really the core principle of matriarchy. It's what's underneath it all. It's caring for all. Making sure the community as a whole is cared for and not a single individual is left out of that. They are the matriarchs. They are the symbol of matriarchs we can emulate. We are not the only ones. There are many who still embody the matriarchal code. But you may look to us as a pillar, as an example of how to lead the way. We are led by the wisest women in the group, the oldest of the mothers, the grandmothers, who have cared the most. And by that she means lived the longest life and therefore has had the most things to care about. This includes the grief of what was lost, the caring for what no longer exists. This grief and its wisdom bears the foresight to see what will be no longer if something isn't done to care for it, to support it, to receive it, to offer it what it needs. There is also the wisdom to let things go. All will die in time. And she's showing me one of the whales in their tribe, in their group. They sort of turn to the side, so one of their fins is facing toward the ocean floor, and they just kind of drift away. There's this awareness that each of them in their group will die, and that it is accepted, it is understood that it is their time. And there is also grief because they care a great deal for each member. I'm seeing the grieving of children. There is not as much acceptance for the loss of a child, because while we understand that it was their time too, it is not so easily accepted when they are so young. Oh. She's showing me this image of like touching her third eye to mine in this recognition of the grief that a mother carries, a mother who has lost a child. And it's this very slow, prolonged touching of foreheads, essentially. But it's like her mouth. It's like the tip of her mouth coming and kissing my third eye. And it's just this recognition of the depth of grief that a mother can feel, that anyone who's lost a child can feel, whether that child was still in the womb or very much in their own body. She's showing me that we're the same. We are the same. They may live in these larger bodies in the ocean, and we may not be in much contact with one another, but their group of mothers and my group of mothers and your group of mothers are the same. Do you have a name that you would share with me? What is your name? I instantly heard Bethsaida. 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 Is that it? She says, it is one of my names. Do you have a name you prefer to be called? She says, yes, but you do not know the language. You would not be able to pronounce it. And she's sharing it with me, and it's a lot of clicks. And it's made by, it looks like suctioning her tongue to the roof of her mouth and pulling it down really fast. There's some other sounds to it too, but she says, in time, perhaps you will learn. You will learn many new languages in your lifetime. And there's this sense when she says that this has to do with not only open contact and communicating with many other species and their languages, the opportunity to learn those languages, some which will be downloaded to us, but also on the ascension path, coming into greater contact with the Earth's creatures, being able to telepathically communicate, not just with other humans, but with animals too. I'm seeing a deer, a bird. What do you call your group? Is there a way that you can share it with me in my language? She's wondering which group I'm referring to, because she has her family, her tribe, and then there are also these collectives that she is a part of. There's the whale collective. There are, hang on a sec. Could you tell me 2 or 3 of the groups that you belong to? The Whale Collective, the Syrian Collective, the Syrian Council. I love the Syrians. She says, yes, you are one of them. Are there any other messages that you would care to share with us today, either for the collective or for me personally? You already know this way in your bones. It has not been forgotten, but it is overridden, superseded by desires to fit in with others, by the ways of doing things you have become accustomed to in your world. And I'm seeing like knowing that something is wrong or feels off, and then like a family member or a coworker, a boss, or someone is saying that they want to do it a different way, and you can feel the strain in it. You can feel the strain in your heart, but you may not have words to explain to them why. And this feels like a rhyme for the way in which we don't know their language. We can't speak the language of the whales. We've forgotten these ways, but we will remember. There are some ways that we remember that others don't, and they will remember too. Be the example. Lead by example. This is what mothers and matriarchs do. Thank you, Bethsida. Thank you to the Syrian Collective. Thank you to the Whale Collective. Thank you to the Matriarch Collective. She's giving me a little wink, like, you knew. You got it. Whales are matriarch medicine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here, for participating in this with me. I don't know what this channeling experience was like for you, but for me it was so incredibly special. And I went and looked up Bethesda or Bethesda or I wanted to know, like, is that a name? Is that a thing? And maybe some of you are familiar with this. It is an ancient Hebrew and Aramaic name, Aramaic being the language that Jesus spoke when he was alive. And it means house of grace. Her name means house of grace. You just can't make this stuff up, can you? As always, I would love to hear your reflections and insights in the comments. I'd love to know what this was like for you, what stood out to you. Please also do like and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you next week. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for being here. I love you so much.